Major struggles in American history were the Great Depression and the Great Recession. I want to look specifically at how the Western genre navigated people's fear in that time.
In decades. And that means life, as most Americans know it, is about to change, in some cases dramatically.
Stagecoach, released in 1939, directed by John Ford, and Hell or High Water, released in 2016, directed by David Mackenzie, were both responding to major economic trouble within America.
Reduce taxes. Our national debt is something shocking. Over $1 billion a year. What this country needs is a businessman for president.
Stagecoach was released during the aftermath of the Great Depression, while Hell or High Water reflects the lasting effects of the Great Recession.
Place looks like shit.
You got anything else you want to say?
I mean, there's not a decent steak, and a whole lot of them, the sorry sons of bitches.
Yeah, well, while you were busy in jail, I was busy looking after Mama, so you can go fuck yourself.
Both films are westerns, but released in very different times when masculinity, independence, and the American dream had a very different standing in society. They also portrayed economic hardship in different ways. Stagecoach emphasizes community and trust in the system.
It's a fine country we're living in. The Army has no right to leave a public place like this undefended.
Looks to me like the Army's got its hands pretty full, mister.
Whereas Hell or High Water approach is looking at society's faults within banks, debt, and overall systemic inequality.
How you doing back there, little brother?
Fucking killed him!
These concealed carry permits sure complicate a bank robbery, don't they? I thought it was payday.
Comparing these films will not only show how cinema has changed in its portrayal of the economic crisis, but also the shift in the general population's outlook on economic struggle. Released in 1939, Stagecoach was the combined reaction of millions of Americans who experienced unemployment, poverty, and displacement. The film follows a wide range of passengers traveling through a dangerous territory. One of the most important characters, the banker, is a major plot point. He consistently praises banks and capitalism, claiming that America needs a businessman for a president.
I don't know what the government is coming to. Instead of protecting businessmen, it pokes its nose into business.
However, it is later revealed that he has actually stolen money from his own bank and is fleeing. This character reflects the public's distrust in banks during the Great Depression. Most people wanted to steal from the banks, since the banks may have failed them, causing millions of Americans to lose their savings. But having the banker as the villain of the film is the way the film is saying that having distrust in the bank is cowardly and evil. The smarter, more noble thing to do is trust the system. Director John Ford was using the Western saying to reinforce the idea of American resilience, and even in hardship, moral integrity and trust in America is how people will survive. Nearly 80 years later, Hell or High Water crosses into the same territory. It digs into the population's reaction to economic distrust. The film follows two brothers robbing banks across Texas.
Everybody get on the fucking ground! Get on the fucking ground! Young ladies, get on the fucking ground! Now!
At first, they seem to be criminals, but as the story reveals their motivation, our opinion on them shifts.
How did you do it? Oh, never mind. I'll figure that out in time. Why? Why did you do it? If I hadn't blown this shit for brains out, there'd be a new truck out front with jet skis and whatever else he could think to buy. He'd spend it all just to give an excuse to steal some more. But not you. There's nothing new around here. Except them pump decks. Each one of them making you a month what you and your brother stole from all four banks combined. Help me understand that.
The film explains how they are robbing the same bank that is about to foreclose on their family's ranch, reflecting the widespread home foreclosures that were the result from the Great Recession. Millions of Americans lost their homes after the collapse of the housing market.
I've been poor my whole life. Told my parents, their parents before them. It's like a disease. Passing from generation to generation, becomes a sickness, that's what it is. But not my boys. Not anymore.
Unlike Stagecoach, where the audience was encouraged to trust institutions, Hell or High Water portrays banks as powerful forces that dominate struggling communities. The bank robber isn't the villain, the bank is. The film suggests that the system is biased against people.
Y'all been here for a while?
Long enough to watch a bank getting robbed has been robbing me for 30 years.
It introduces the idea that America is no longer a place of opportunity, but a place left behind by capitalism. Both Stagecoach and Hell or High Water use the Western genre to explore economic hardship in America. Stagecoach places trust into the economic system, with an optimistic idea that if our morals stay good, America will prevail. Hell or High Water, on the other hand, carries a more pessimistic view of a society controlled by corporations and systemic inequality.
This has gone too far, Tim. No one's supposed to fucking die. It was them or us. Take your pick.
Comparing these films reveals how cinema's theme and tone is matching that of the populations. People are losing hope in the American dream and in the capitalistic society.